Hello everyone, I'm Santiago, and today I'm going to be testing No Man's Sky on the GeForce GTX 950 for FPS migraine. I'll be using cam. If you want to learn how to use it, click on the top right corner of the video where the cam logo is, or check the description below if you want to learn more. So No Man's Sky by Hello Games, published by Sony. I'll start with 1080p, then 900p, and finally 720p. I'm using 100 degrees FOV, which seems, it's 100 degrees, but it seems not that wide. While you're actually playing, you feel like that is not wide enough. I don't know what's going on with that. Then anisotropic filtering 16 times. Then texture quality, I'm using high. There's low, medium, and high. High is around 1.9 gigabytes of usage, so we're fine with that. I tried lowering those, and it was 1.5 gigabytes on medium, and on low it was around 1.2 if I remember correctly. Then shadows, we have low, medium, high, or ultra. Then we have generation on detail, we have low, medium, or high, and reflections on low too. So what's the problem with this? Well, changing the settings doesn't affect performance for me that much. It's like a 5 FPS difference if I'm using the highest setting. From medium to low it doesn't change that much in FPS, but if I go ultra, it's like a 5 FPS loss. Then for generation level, low, medium, or high doesn't make much of a difference either in the frame rate, but high looks way better. And then reflections, well, low, medium, high. Reflection quality actually does impact the frame rate, but not that much actually. But since I didn't see much of a reflection anyway, just in a couple oceans I've been, it isn't that detailed. So what's the issue with this game? Well, as you could see at the beginning of the video, I'm showing the worst performing planet I found so far. When you're watching a lot of stuff in the distance, I don't know, you're on a mountain and looking down, and there's a lot of stuff there. The draw distance isn't large, but all that stuff on screen just kills the frame rate. I don't know what's up with that. Then, when you are entering a new planet and flying fast and stuff is generating on screen, you'll see the terrain being generated in real time. You'll see some stutters every now and then. That usually happens on PS4 too. I saw a Digital Foundry video looking out for that. Then after you land or you're flying, when you land it's fine, unless there's a lot of detail in the distance, as I said before. But when you're flying over the planet and stuff is generating, you can have some stutters every now and then. But yeah, so far changing settings doesn't help. On 900p it isn't that much different from 1080p. It's better, but not that much different. And on 720p we are always over 30 fps, except when we enter a new planet and stuff is loading on screen. There we drop to 20 for a couple seconds and there are some freezes, but then you'll be totally fine. Play on 900p or 720p on high settings, since it doesn't affect the performance that much. And you should be fine as long as you're not watching distance stuff, a lot of stuff on the distance, since it kills the frame rate. So you might say that's because your PC is garbage, blah blah blah. Well, maybe, but I saw on the Steam forums a lot of people is complaining that the game is crashing. Some others that the game outright isn't working. For some others that have 980 Ti's, the game doesn't maintain 60 FPS no matter what. And Total Biscuit has a GTX 1080 or two GTX 1080s, and the game was performing terribly on his PC. He stopped streaming due to that. You can check Twitter for that, of Total Biscuit. But I don't know, this seems to be a lousy port. That's all I can see from here. But for now, that's all I have to say. If you want to see when I change resolutions, check the description below. And when you're on space, you don't have any issues. On space the performance is fantastic. Nothing to add there. So see you in the next video. Bye.
inventory. No free slots in suit inventory. No free slots in suit inventory. No free slots in suit inventory. Thermal protection falling. Hostiles approaching. Warning. Sentinel drones activated. No free slots in suit inventory. Thermal protection falling. Temperature levels stabilizing. Protection.